Are you always on a state of alert and heightened awareness, always having to try and preempt what somebody else is going to do or how they're going to react? Like if your boss is going to get angry at you, are they going to like what you're presenting to them? How are your clients going to respond to you? Or how's your husband or your children going to react if you do something? This puts you into a state of what we call in kinesiology, adrenal vigilance. And this is how most of society is now living, always on heightened alert. The finger mode for today's balance is personal ecology 1B. So electrical, emotional, personal ecology is third finger. We always start on the inside as our little filing cabinet, and 1 is right down the bottom. And then we have A, B, and C. So holding 1B, putting that in circuit. This week's theme seems to be all around stresses and helping you to better manage your stress. So if you are feeling really intense stuff, please do book a personalized appointment. These are just to help you get through your day and just ideas and demonstrations of what the type of techniques are that I do when working with clients. Now, overall emotion, I'm referencing from the Chinese 5 elemental flow. Central, governing, embarrassment, unsupported, self to self. So in what way are you not supporting yourself? Are you the one creating these stresses for yourself? Because remember, in mindset work, we have learned that stress is something we choose to respond to. So stress doesn't happen to us. It's a choice that we make and a way we choose to respond. So is there a different way of choosing to respond? So one hand on the front, one hand on the back, like so, and just continue to hold that, because we're trying to get these two communicating together in a balanced way while we continue discussing this now. Because today is just all about talking through this now and you coming up with ideas and solutions. So thinking about the stresses that you are facing, every stress that comes up for you now moving forward, I want you to start thinking about it this way. Start thinking now, is this really a stress? Yes, you might think, kids running around us screaming is causing me stress. Yes, it does, because it's an energy vibration also, their energy. But are you choosing to take that on as your own? Is there some way that you can start protecting your own energy and grounding as a way to stabilize that so that they can do all that? They can run around you. Other people can get stressed around you, even in the office environment. But you can still choose to stay grounded and stabilized so that you can still get on with your day and don't take on other people's stuff. But we can only do that if we are in a strong state of balance and harmony ourselves. That's why it's always important to work on yourselves first, because then everything else will unfold around you the way that it needs to, as our energy also impacts others. And so how else can you perceive something? Are you always saying, I should do this, I must do that, oh, I should have done that? An exercise that I did was write down all those shoulds, even if it should be like, I should be working harder, I should be getting up earlier, I should be doing more exercise, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be healthier, I should be more intelligent, I should be, I don't know, all those things. I want you to write them all down in a list. And then, so put that into 2 columns, and then write the direct opposite. And if you can't think of that, sometimes if we're in that state of stress, we can't think creatively, we can't think outside the box. Brief it into ChatGPT. Put that list into ChatGPT and say, can you please write the direct opposite of all these shoulds in positive language using NLP as a guideline, so neuro-linguistic programming language as your guideline, so that you're then being given a list of beautiful affirmations that are specific to you and what's going on. And then you can then reference this list daily, please, because this is the cycle that you want your mind to start programming to, because everything takes practice. And there is like a magic number, like we need to repeat something like at least 30 times. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's like 31 times, so that those patterns actually do come into place. So if you're saying all those positive things instead of saying all those should things, then your mind starts to program that way as well. And you'll just see how everything starts to unfold and unravel and ease, bringing back calmness into your life and balance. We don't want stress in our lives, because stress can have physical impacts as well, dysregulate our hormonal system, our nervous system, and blood pressure issues, hormone issues, all those things can be affected by stress. So that's what I do. I help people to define the underlying contributing factors to their emotions. And according to Chinese theory, one of the reasons for this 5 elemental flow is because emotions get assigned to different organs. So emotions can be classed as stresses. And so if we leave them suppressed over the years, other emotions come on top, and we completely forget about all those things that are underneath. Consciously we forget, but the unconscious, the subconscious mind remembers everything that's under there. And it's constantly trying to heal you from those things, but if they're still there, it starts to create this disharmony and dis-ease in the body. So that's why it's important to address these emotions. If you'd like support doing that, I work with clients one-on-one in person, as well as online, as well as remotely. So just go to my website at www.empoweringhealth.clinic. I'm Anne Barrett of Empowering Health, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.